Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader, your guide to a higher, clearer perspective. I have a guided message for Scorpio today. This is from the other side, from my guides from Spirit, tapping into that Scorpio energy and bringing you information. I've asked for inspiration this week, information that is going to help raise awareness. So raise your awareness for the information you really need to keep moving forward. So let's see where we're going with these cards. We have the King of Cups starting our reading. And there's a lot of expectation I feel with this card, and really kind of looking out into the future and expecting certain things, certain heart's desires to really come to you. And this is belief. It's funny looking at this card, especially through the camera. He's looking like a turtle a little bit, like he's got a turtle shell. And the turtle shell is protection. It's protection of your back. And so he really believes what he desires is coming. And he's kind of protected in that belief. So this is not a moment of vulnerability. He's like solid in this desire, and solid that this desire is coming towards him. Let's keep going with these cards and see. We've got the Star coming next, another lovely, calm kind of energy. And she's flowing into this King of Cups, helping to rebalance a little bit of what is lost. So your desires are actually quite clear right now. Anything that's been nebulous in the past, I don't feel like that's the case anymore. This Star with this King of Cups energy is really showing me that the desires are clear, that they are grounded and whole, and that they are coming from a very healthy place. So this is definitely very good. The desires are also kind of they're taking a couple forms. You've got some secret, deep heart's desire, and you may not even talk about this with people, very deep ones. Then you've also got kind of the shopping list ones, the more mundane ones, things that you just kind of want to see in your world. And you're getting to this balance point where that secret one was maybe in the dark for a bit of time, and now it's like right here with you. You see that they're on par with each other. They're level. And I'm wondering if this is why this King of Cups is feeling so calm and grounded, because finally, for the first time, the inside and the outside desires are lined up. The mundane, what you expect to see happen in your world, is starting to line up with what you see on the inside. Whereas before, there was perhaps a bigger gulf between the two, and there was kind of that feeling of hopelessness that they would never meet. But you're getting to this point where energetically, at least, they are lining up. So let's keep going. Oh man, another king. Two of my favorite kings for you. We've got the King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and then one more, the Hanged Man. Okay, all right. So this, oh my God, I'm getting the biggest chills in the world, because look at this. She's pouring the water on the land, and she's pouring the water on the water. We've got King of Cups, Master of the water, the emotional and the intuitive domain, and King of Pentacles, Master of the earth domain. But you see they're balanced. This heart's desire comes to the external world of the of materials, of things in your world, and then this internal, the desire for things to happen on the external world is now in the internal, in the emotional. So do you see what I mean? I love it when the cards support each other. It's balanced. They're both kings are here, both of your support for this inner and outer desire, the two selves really coming together, the inner self, the higher self, the true self, and the personality finally coming together to be balanced, and finally coming together to be honest with each other and to listen to each other in a way. I feel listening with both of these cards. You know, this one listens very consciously. This one is more of a sensing kind of a listening, like an intuitive sensing. They're listening to each other. So what's desired in that secret heart's desire has listened to the earth has listened to the heart's desire, and there's just this easy flow. I mean, here you are in the middle, just easily flowing between the two. Okay, then we have the Ace of Swords coming up. Because you've got your inner and outer desires aligned, out of, this is amazing too, this subconscious world, this beautiful green water here, the heart again, it comes out into the open, into the external. The sword comes up saying, this is the direction we're going. Here is our clarity. Here is our vision, and here is our mission. Here is the moment where you're absolutely certain of the direction you need to go. And it's because you've allowed this to happen. This has come together for you. Now, all you have to do, next, we've got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is coming through strongly right now for the idea of sacrifice. I've been reading a lot of Norse myths, and there's so much sacrifice all over the place. Giving up something to gain some kind of favor, to get something else. Now, all you have to give up here, all you have to sacrifice is a perspective. all you have to sacrifice is a perspective. But really, the other thing they're saying is letting go of control. Just letting go of how you think all of this is going to happen, or where it's going to take you, or what it means. You just letting go of all of that. This guy has he's kind of caught. He has no say over what happens to him in the future. But this process of being suspended, of hanging on a tree, it's actually a very symbolic process indicating transformation. So I'll go into Norse for a second. Odin hung on the tree of wisdom, I think, for 9 days and 9 nights. And there's this wonderful line where he surrenders himself to himself. And that's what they're asking you to do. You surrender yourself to yourself. You surrender your heart to your soul. You surrender your soul to your heart. You surrender the inside to the outside, and the outside to the inside. You surrender all of that, and you let go of how it's gonna manifest, how it's gonna look. All you have to know is that it's coming from this balanced place. It's coming exactly from the place that you need. And it's coming in a direction that's for your best benefit, because you're finally bringing those sides of yourself together that have never seemed like they were going to ever come together, but they're finally there. And now this is just letting it unfold as it needs to unfold. And they're telling me to draw one more card for you from the top. Okay. So 5 of Wands, furthering that idea of transformation. There's a little bit of, they're kind of fighting and they're playing. And so there's a lightheartedness with this. So you may find yourself in conflict with yourself or with others, but it's kind of funny. They want you to laugh about this, because whatever you find yourself worrying about or kind of bickering about is just that, it's bickering. It doesn't mean anything. So I think what they're also saying is let the small stuff go and just really embrace this place where you are right now. Embrace getting to this spot, because this is really an amazing point to manifest from, to create from. And this is an important moment and week on your journey. So I kind of bask in the glory of that and really don't worry about the small little things that's coming up. So questions about that, Scorpio, please let me know. And I always love to hear from you in the comments, or if you feel like leaving a like, that's appreciated as well. I also invite you to check out my website, True Guidance Tarot, for other offerings, different readings, classes. There's just amazing stuff on there. So if you're feeling curious, trueguidancetarot.com. And I'll look forward to seeing you next week.